What is up, foodies? We finally made it to Anaheim. It took me like 2 hours to get here from LA. Parking was insane. I'm actually parked at the Westin, which is one of my favorite hotels in Anaheim. I'm way behind schedule. Let's go get our badge and check out Pokemon Champions. Even though I arrived late, check-in was a breeze, and I was shocked when they handed me 2 free packs of Destined Rivals and a Toad Skull download for Scarlet or Violet. That blew me away. I was disappointed that I missed Bear Walker actually designing a skateboard, but overall, this place is so cool. I just wanted to stay here all day. They do have Pokemon centers around the entire campus, but it's basically just plushies that you can buy at those locations. Right in front of the main hall were a bunch of food trucks, so a bunch of food items that you can actually buy there. People were gathering there as well, and again, the decorations here were just amazing. The first portion of the check-in was all the way in the front, and this is the back portion where the Pokemon Center also was at, and this was basically just a massive hall where everything was located. They also had a dedicated section of just basically places to buy stuff, like Build-A-Bear was here. These Bandai toys were awesome. I actually wanted to get some, but I didn't. And then there were other places selling cards as well. Of course, they were promoting everything like TCG, Pocket, Pokemon Go, and of course, Pokemon Sleep. This was literally me after a few hours of the convention. Look at these trophies that people are about to get, and of course, everywhere you went just had Pokemon related stuff. Everywhere you look, it was just beautiful. And there's obviously people playing cards, signings. This one caught me off guard because I know Honda is making something, but I had no clue that Toyota is also making a bike. Team Rocket is at it again, and the stuff that they were saying about Pikachu, oh man, I can't say it here. I was starving, so I hit up one of my favorite places in all of Anaheim, and that is Puesto. They have some amazing tacos. The staff here is just super friendly. They were super cool, and the inside of this place is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. I got the mole old fashioned, which I know sounds crazy. The bartender actually let me try it first. I'm gonna say it was initially pretty good, but by the time I got to the middle portion of this drink, I just could not do it anymore. It was just too mole forward, and I did not enjoy it after that. But the tacos were amazing. Rice and beans were also solid. I got chicken al pastor and carnitas. The chicken al pastor was so good, but the carnitas where it's at, it's super juicy and tender. One of my favorite parts about Championship was actually the museum portion. Those two were probably two of my favorite Pokemon video games to come out. ETBs just dropped the White Flare and the Black Bolt, and they had all of the artwork displayed, and it was beautiful. It was magical. I wish there was a museum that opened up here so we could actually see all of these illustrations and how they designed the actual cards. This was breathtaking. I absolutely loved it. They also had a little section where you could create your own Pokemon card depending on the actual Pokemon. This was great for like families, and overall this was a beautiful portion of the event. Again, it was just so fun to watch everyone play actual TCG live, or just all of the events going on were just so fun to watch, and especially everyone around me were just so excited to view this as well that it just made it that much more fun. We are in front of the PokeCenter. It's all the way at the end. I saw this earlier and it was insane. Look at this line. Supposedly it is better today, but yesterday and the day before, it was like 4 hours to get in, 5 hours to get in. It's supposed to be a little more efficient about this place. Try to get out of the sun. I won 2 raffles that I'm going to try to get, and then the others I just didn't get. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I can actually buy in there because I heard a lot of stuff is already sold out. Don't know if they're going to do restocks. It looks like the line is actually organized today at least, so we'll see how long. Because yesterday I heard people were waiting hours. I'm not trying to do that. I have about 10 minutes before I can actually line up. I figured I might as well scope this out before.
And yeah, let's just see what we can get.
It didn't take us too long to actually get inside the PokeCenter, and there was actually a decent amount of photo opportunities to have, but I just kind of went straight in line. A lot of these ones also had just massive lines as well, so I decided I want to get into the Pokemon Center. I want some stuff. This actually was kind of weird to me. This very much felt like Squid Games going to the Pokemon Center, and once you got in, it was a madhouse. People were running left, right, upwards, downwards, all the way around to get whatever they needed. I personally couldn't find the Pikachu with the Anaheim varsity jacket, so I was very bummed about this. And this place was massive. Each portion was broken off into like a little bit of a section. I don't really know how to describe it, but each one had its own little difference than the other. Like one was like a diner, one was like a skate park, and I just think they did a really good job. Unfortunately, there was just so many people running around. These backpacks were so cool. I personally didn't get it, but I thought it was cool. Another Bear Walker board that you could actually get online that I need to get. These boogie boards, I kind of regret not buying these, but it is what it is. They had some rain spooner stuff as well. I did buy something, and I'll show you in a little bit. It was really hard to film in here as well. Just so many people bumping into you. I thought this shirt was really cool, and I also regret not getting this one because the one I actually got didn't fit me right. I love this design, and I was looking for the Pikachu like punk rock hat. Completely sold out. I wish they did more restocks, but it is what it is. This Team Rocket stuff you could also get online, and it was really cool.
I am back in my car. I needed some AC. The walk was crazy. There was way more people dressed up now. I was able to go to the PokeCenter. I waited around a little bit, probably longer than I needed to hopefully get that Pikachu with the Anaheim jacket. Even when I went to check out, the lady even looked for me. She was that nice. Everyone here is super nice. Bought a lot of stuff that I'll probably show you maybe tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll end the video. But overall, it was a fun day. You could do 3-day passes. You could do 1 day. I highly recommend it if it's close to you. If you want to travel out of it, last year was in Hawaii. That would have been awesome. This one, obviously being in Anaheim, was really close to me. But if it's in your area or it's a place that you want to go to, I highly recommend checking it out. I think overall, just for 1 day, it was like $30 or something like that. So it wasn't even too bad. Getting into the PokeCenter was free.
It is the next morning. I don't know if you could tell, but I am still recovering from all that walking, the humidity, and just fun I had. I can't believe that Pokemon World Championship 2025 is done. And they did announce today that next year it is going to be in San Francisco, along with Pokemon XP that no one really knows about. So I am looking forward. I'm going to get my tickets. They go on sale, I think, next month. So I'm going to try to get that and go back next year. I'm not going to get into all the free stuff that I got at Pokemon Worlds, but, there's just a lot of random stuff that they handed out to you. Like Toadstool for Scarlet and Violet. You got some stickers. These are like the sleep stickers. I also have the Snorlax sleep hanger for your door that's actually on my door. It's crazy. People are trying to sell these for like $10. Like, makes no sense to me. But now let's get into what you guys want to see, and I'll also drop some of the pricing as well. So I entered the raffle for literally everything, and I hit on 2 raffles, and I was actually kind of surprised that it let me buy both, and I'll go over that in a second, but I'm excited about this purchase. But this isn't a Pokemon exclusive. And I was able to get the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and the White Flare. I honestly thought, because on the bottom of it, it said only 1 ETB. But yeah, I was able to get both, which is nice. Both of these came out to $60 each. Pretty good. I'm probably going to rip this one open. And then maybe I'll keep this one for a little bit. I don't know. I did see that today they gave out a lot of these. You didn't even need the raffle, which was kind of strange. Why have the raffle? Should have been maybe 1 per person, but that would have probably caused a riot. These are so hard to find anywhere in my local card shop or kiosk or whatever, so I'm happy I got those. I should also mention that everything you buy comes with these really cool bags. They had these bags in Japan, but you had to pay a little bit extra. These were free. So here's one with Pikachu and has, a lot of the characters on it. See which ones you could actually find. This one's like the smaller bag. I have a bigger bag that I'll go over in a second. They actually had a really cool Snorlax bag, but it was gone by the time I got there. My time slot was 3:45, and honestly, I was hoping that they would restock everything throughout the day, because, you're going to be there for, 4 days that they were actually there selling stuff. But a lot of it was sold out. The main thing I wanted was the Pikachu plush with the Anaheim varsity jacket, completely gone. That was the one thing I absolutely wanted. I couldn't even get it. I thought this was a strange one, but if you won one of the raffles, say that 4 times, you get this really cool Pikachu Anaheim pennant. I love pennants. Actually, behind me, I'm not going to show you, but I have a lot of sports pennants right there. So I will absolutely add this to my collection. It was free. I feel like this was kind of weird. I feel like should have been like a limit, like, hey, you spend over $100, $200. There was a lot of people around me that were easily dropping $500 to $600. I'm not even exaggerating. I feel like they should have got a free pennant regardless of them winning a raffle, but I don't know. I got mine. I got this really cool Pikachu Anaheim 2025. I didn't even see this drop on the actual like collection, but I absolutely love this. The downside though is this neck is massive. Look at that. It is so big. I didn't realize how big it is. The shirt overall is kind of big anyways, and I actually thought it was going to be kind of small. But it is massive, and I've seen other people wear the shirt after I bought it, and it's literally like down to here. So I need to figure out a way on how to make that smaller, but this is a really cool shirt. I think it's probably one of my favorite designs that they have, and this was $25. In my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of the pricing at the Pokemon Center was actually pretty fair. So I love Aloha shirts, and when they said that they had another year of Rain Spooner Aloha shirts, I thought about buying it, but it was $120. Anyways, the same exact print is as a bucket hat, and this was $44, so still a very expensive bucket hat. The quality feels so good. It's literally like wearing an Aloha shirt. It's nice and thin, very breathable. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of this at the time, but each print is going to be slightly different, or each hat is going to be slightly different with the print because of just how it's made. And I should have checked before I bought it to see which one has like the coolest print. I do have the little Machamp right there driving the convertible. I wish I was a little bit more, up close. I don't even think I have Pikachu on here, which sucks. Because there was ones that I saw that people had like Pikachu on this corner, the convertible on the other side. That looks really cool. So that was my fault. I wasn't even paying attention. It was such a mess in there. If I could go back, I would look through a few of them. But this one's still a cool one. You got Machamp right in the back hanging out, and then you got a lot of cool other Pokemons in there. But this is a really cool hat. I really do like this. I love bucket hats too. They also had an Anaheim 2025 teal one with Pikachu on it. Couldn't find it. I think it was sold out as well. They also had a black and red Pikachu hat that was really cool. Couldn't find it as well. Rain Spooner also did a really cool tote bag. Guess what? Couldn't find it. But I did find this Pikachu cooler. And this was $35. This thing is massive. It's not even going to come in screen. Actually, if I take it out of the bag, it's even slightly bigger. I will absolutely use this. So in my opinion, I think it's a good buy. But look at this design. This is the main design for Worlds. Can you see it? I think it's really cool. I think the whole design is really cool. So this was actually on a shirt, like I said. I just personally didn't get it, but I love this. This is such a cool design. I absolutely love it. On the back, it has a cool Pikachu that you may or may not be able to see. And then they also had hats with like this, checkered print too. It was a little too much for me, but yeah, the quality on this thing feels so good. There's a couple pockets in here. I cannot wait to use this, and for $35 I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Now this one, actually, you know what, I'm not going to get into it yet. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to show you the bag first. So because I got the bigger bag, again, they didn't have the Snorlax one, you got this really cool Pokemon Center tote bag. This one has Charizard. I think Pikachu's right there too. Look at them. They're ready to do some stuff. And then you got Pikachu on the other side. This is a really cool bag. Actually, I'm going to use this a lot as well. I love tote bags. It's kind of like, I don't really know why. But yeah, it's kind of like a plastic material. Again, they did have these in Japan, but you actually had to pay for them. It was kind of nice that these were free. Now, this last one was an impulse buy. I wanted this last year when I went to Japan. I thought they have it online. I should state that first. They have this online. I could have easily bought it online. I didn't. I also went to Japan, thought they were going to have it there. They didn't have it. So I've been wanting this item for a really, really, really long time. And it is going to be ridiculous. And it is ridiculous. And I absolutely know that. This thing was priced at, I think, $35. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but my parking, for whatever reason, they didn't charge me. It didn't go, like, they had some issues, so they literally just let me in for free. So I did save $45. So technically, I kind of got this for free and then some, which is kind of nice. But, all right, you guys ready to be, you could laugh at me. I don't really care. I got the Psyduck backpack. Yes, I did. Actually, the quality, I thought this was going to be the whole strap. But it's actually really nice. And it actually fits like a grown adult like me, which is, I love it. But yeah, he feels really soft. I'm obviously worried about getting him dirty, but I'm pretty sure he could just go in the washer or something. The quality on this feels really good. Is it worth $35? I don't know. To you, it's probably not. To me, it's probably not either, but I enjoy this. It brings me a little bit of happiness, and that's all that matters with Pokemon. Also, the plush is about the same size anyways, and the same price, so it kind of makes sense. But it actually has this cool little zipper that actually is going to be on your back, and you can't hold a whole lot. Or maybe your car keys, probably not my phone. My phone is pretty big. Maybe my camera, but it does hold perfectly some Destined Rivals packs. Just like that. And look. Now I could go to my friend's house, open this up, and open up some packs. And it just doesn't get better than that. My boy Psyduck, love it. So now if you had to say, what are my favorite pickups? It's clearly this. It's clearly the Psyduck. But if you want to just say the actual Pokemon Center only, to be honest, again, I didn't get really anything that I actually wanted. I wanted the plush really bad. I wanted the black and red Pikachu hat. Didn't get it. But I would probably say that this is probably one of my favorites. I think it's just very unique. Obviously being a Aloha shirt converted into a bucket hat is very cool. Again, I wish I would have looked at the prints a little bit better, but at least I got that one on the cool side. I do like the tote bag. The shirt is cool, which is way too big. And honestly, again, for this being free, I'll take it. But I would probably say my bucket hat's my favorite one. The ETBs, you can't go wrong with that, but it's not really an exclusive to Pokemon Worlds. But overall, it was a great time. I cannot wait to go back next year. There is just so much to see and do. And hopefully by then, maybe they even have the Pokemon ZA game, competition or something. I don't really know. But yeah, it was a fun time. And until next time, let me know what your favorite Pokemon is. What is your best pull that you've ever, ripped open from a pack? Keep eating. Follow me on IG at RockPaperFood. And you know what? You gotta catch them all. See ya!